The big money will start coming in on August 1st.
U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday reiterated that countries targeted by his so-called reciprocal tariffs will start paying on August 1st, and that there will be no extensions. This follows his announcement Monday of new higher tariffs on 14 countries.
I think it was made clear today by the letters that were sent out yesterday and today.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the U.S. could bring in more than $300 billion by the end of the year.
We will have taken in about $100 billion in tariff income thus far this year, and that's with the major tariffs not having started till the second quarter. So we could expect that could be well over $300 billion by the end of the year.
The announced duties include 25% on powerhouse Asian economies Japan and South Korea, who said on Tuesday they would try to negotiate with the U.S. to soften the impact. Japan's top trade negotiator Ryoshi Akazawa held a 40-minute phone call with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and sought concessions for Japan's automobile industry. The two agreed to actively continue talks. South Korea, for its part, said it planned to intensify trade talks over the coming weeks. Meanwhile, the European Union, the largest bilateral trade partner of the U.S., is aiming to strike a deal before August 1st. Trump said Tuesday he was close to finalizing an agreement with the bloc.
We're probably 2 days off from sending them a letter. We are talking to them. I just want you to know, a letter means a deal.
Only 2 deals have been struck so far, with Britain and Vietnam. Trump has also said a deal with India was close. The U.S. and China agreed to a trade framework in June, but with many of the details still unclear, traders and investors are watching to see if it unravels before a separate U.S.-imposed August 12th deadline. Trump said China has been very fair on its trade deal with the U.S., and that he has had a good relationship with the country lately and speaks with Chinese President Xi Jinping often. Economists have warned that tariffs could drive up prices and slow down growth, but uncertainty over the ultimate policies may end up being the biggest drag, as it could force businesses to postpone key decisions.
South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has pushed back against US President Donald Trump's imposition of a 30% tariff. On Monday, Trump ramped up the trade war he started in April, telling 14 countries, including South Africa, that they face sharply higher reciprocal tariffs from August 1st. In a statement late on Monday, Ramaphosa said the 30% tariff was, quote, not an accurate representation of available trade data. South Africa's interpretation, he said, was that its average tariff on imported goods was 7.6%, and that 77% of US goods faced no tariffs in his country. South Africa has been trying to negotiate a trade deal with the US since May, but it has yet to agree terms. For more than a decade, Africa's most advanced economy has struggled to grow. That's due to factors including rolling blackouts, crumbling rail networks, and chronically congested ports. The tariff imposed by its second-largest bilateral trade partner would hit industries ranging from car parts and other manufactured goods to agriculture. The citrus sector stands to lose around 35,000 jobs if the higher tariff takes effect. In Johannesburg, this man says they are already poor and have no jobs. And asks what happens if more people become unemployed. In his statement, Ramaphosa added that it was positive that Trump had said the tariff could be modified depending on the outcome of trade talks. He also urged South African companies to seek new export markets in the meantime.